Welcome to the Daily Dose. My name is Patricia Baronowski-Schneider, CEO of Pristine Advisors, investor relations, public relations, media relations, and marketing firm with over 3 decades of experience working with clients across the globe in various niches. Today we're going to talk about how to differentiate yourself from your competition. So here's 9 ways to differentiate yourself from your competition. Have confident branding. Now, branding plays a huge role in establishing exactly who you are and what you do. So we spoke a little bit the last time about branding, and think of, say, Kellogg's cereal. Now, Kellogg's is the brand, and its products are the various cereals. So, or even think of Coca-Cola. Now, Coca-Cola obviously has a lot of products, not just Coca-Cola. But when you hear these names, you automatically think of something positive, something good, because that's what they stand for. So you have to have confident branding. This is why it's important to invest into your branding. Most people don't want to buy from somebody that they really don't know anything about. This is where the branding comes in. You have to really, it's not a 1, 2, 3 thing, it's a process. You have to do a lot of marketing that goes along with it, but really set the tone of who you are, what you do, and at the end of the day, it's not about you, it's about your customers. So you have to really focus on building that story on how you have the greatest product or the greatest story in the whole world and how this will benefit your investors or your customers or your clients, whatever the case may be. But you have to have confident branding. Next, be the best at something. So obviously, if you have something that's so-so or mediocre, someone's going to go with the next person. Everybody wants the best of everything. That's just the nature of the world we live in. So you have to be the best at something. Whether it be your product, whether it be whatever it is you're selling, whatever it is you have, it has to be the best. And if it's not, work on trying to make it the best. Or even if it's not the best at 100% of everything, focus on what it is best at. That is what will attract people to you. Most important, number 3, don't compare yourself to your competition. It's easy to get caught up doing that. I totally get it. But don't compare yourself to them. Everybody has their own routines, their own background, their own story. You need to focus on you. So don't compare yourself. Focus on what makes you better than them. You can research them and find out about them, what they're doing, how they're doing it, who they're talking to, where they're finding these people, what their marketing is, what their website. I mean, there's so much with digital marketing that you can find out. You can actually research, what methods they're using, what keywords they're using, how their website is, who's going to them, how they're finding them, and whatnot. You could focus on that, but don't focus so much on what they're doing as opposed to focusing on how you can be better than them. Number 4, your tone of voice. It's good to be great. You don't want to be cocky. You want to really, your whole tone of voice should be that you're confident in what you do. You know what you're doing is great. You know it's in the best interest of your investor, your customer, whatnot. And you very much want to be compassionate. You want to listen. You want to hear what people want. You want to let them know that you're there for them. This is what your goal is. You're not just making a product or your story or your business just because you have nothing else better to do. You do it, obviously you want to make money, but you do it because you want to help somebody. Everybody buys something because there's a need for it. They either need this business, need this product, whatever the case may be. So you have to have your voice that you're confident in what you do, you know what you're doing is great, and here's why and how. You have their best interests at heart. And at the end of the day, I'm here to listen to whatever it is you have to say. If you want to offer advice, offer opinions, offer, feedback, by all means, be human, and you want to interact that way. Then packaging. I actually was on a blog recently where people thought packaging was a little silly. Believe it or not, you don't want to spend your entire plan focusing on packages, but I've gotten packages where, it might have a little sticker on it or something where it said, "Your order made my day. I hope the sticker makes your day." And it actually made me smile. You don't have to go above and beyond and spend a fortune on your packaging, because obviously it's what's inside that matters. But you don't want to be sloppy about it either. You want to make sure that whatever you're packaging in is reinforces the seriousness of what you do, the professionalism of what you do, of what you're giving. If you just tape something up and it ripped and you're putting Scotch tape on it just to try to fix it, that just looks sloppy. So if I get something like that, it doesn't give me a lot of confidence in you. And that's again where the branding comes in. So if you have professional product, professional business, professional service, your tone of voice is, professional, what you're giving, you want it to be professional as well. Number 6, charity. Obviously, of course, you can donate to charity and kind of highlight that, how you're compassionate about the world and how you want to help. But even charity with your customers. A lot of people, it's a give and take world, so people want to, they might help market you. They might give positive reviews. They might, look at Disney. Disney, free tickets or free passes or, 25% off this, or whatever the case may be. It keeps people coming back. And regarding charity again, maybe what you're producing is environmentally friendly. Maybe it, complies with ESG, whatever the case may be. Maybe, it's a source of renewable energy. You recycle, whatever the case may be, highlight that. So that's another one. Number 7, transparency. Obviously, you want to be transparent in what you do, and keeping a line of communication open. People don't like, not knowing what's going on, or, not knowing the whole background on what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. Be transparent. That's a give and take in the world of business. Last one, have variations. Obviously, look at Ben & Jerry, various different ice cream. Kellogg's, various different cereals. And the last, number 9, is learn as you grow. It's not always about standing out, but it's about how you continue to stand out as you grow. One of the ways to do that is you have to learn more about your customers. Learn about what their problems are, to what extent their problems are, so that you know how to constantly evolve to keep up with all of that. Reassess your position and how else you can stand out. You have to study your competition. Again, don't just focus entirely on that, but you have to study your competition. Maybe you have to go through a rebranding phase. Every business owner knows that not growing, changing, and adapting to the market can bring you to an end. So really you want to really focus on learning as you grow. And as the title of my post says, been there, done that. I assure you that in my 35 years of experience working in the industry, I've done it all, and I've learned a lot from my mistakes. I've learned so much, and I can help you do what works best to get your story out there in front of the audience that matters most to you. So contact me to learn more about my story and how I can help you. You can find out more about me at www.pristineadvisors.com. You can reach me at pbaronowski@pristineadvisors.com, and you can call me at 631-756-2486. Thank you and take care.